back. Doing another live stream. I did about 30 minutes of hot shot golf, or not golf, hot shot tennis. See, I'm so used to it just being called hot. That right now there's a huge PSN flash sale going on. I guess for Easter. The game I bought. It's called Rock Boshers DX Director's Cut. And it's kind of interesting. I'm going to try the 8-bit computer graphics. It's kind of a strategy type game. I don't know. I kind of like the 8-bit. Let's go with 8-bit console or console graphics. Rock Bosher's Director's Cut Deluxe. Patience. I dig the music. I did play this last night. Cloud save. I guess I have to start all over. Oh, okay. Alright, alright. Cool. So, right here, you can see, I'll just kind of explain the game. I have a gun, and I'm sure you get other weapons and tools to help clear the area. But the goal is to get to, there's a green elevator. If you see that, the top, right there, kind of close in the middle. And these yellow guys are zombies. Okay. Remember how to shoot. Oh. I don't like the way this shoots, but whatever. It's pretty fun. It has a like puzzle solving aspect to it. Strategy. I like it. It does remind me of something that would have been like on the PC. You gotta watch out for the bullets. Got him. But I've enjoyed it so far. So this is where the problem solving is. I got something. I didn't see what I got. What's that? What's that, Super Nintendo fan? Ah, I figured it out. Figured it out. Switch weapon. Okay, that is limited, so I'm okay, so there's the green. Watch this. Yeah, I just lost some health. But these guys die in one hit, so this is what I'm going to do. Ah. Yeah. You'll see a lot of that. Which is upsetting. Luckily, where I live, we don't have a Goodwill in my hometown. Zombie lockup. And I just have like an really, really good thrift store. Okay, I have really good relationships with the workers there, the manager, And especially in the summer when I'm off, I'm off in July. They'll hook me up, they'll help me out, that kind of thing, and I've helped them out too. Yeah, yard sales, they even know what they have. If you go to a Goodwill and there's like a Super Nintendo game or something there, let's just say Super Mario World, okay, it'll probably be 20 to 25 bucks or whatever. If you go to Savers, okay, Savers is another one. They're probably worse than Goodwill. They'll mark up things that shouldn't be marked up. Bubby is messaging me. It was Bubby. Apparently he wants me to play a game with them. You got Super Mario World for $1? That's a really good deal. That's an awesome deal. I got mine back in the day, so anyway. Look at this man. I don't even know where I'm at. Wow, I kind of like this. They're the flipping guards. Yeah. You can catch him slipping from time to time. I caught him slipping on some PlayStation 2 stuff a couple months ago. And that's the thing, even if it's like a PlayStation 2 game or something, sometimes they don't check. They also have an online. Okay, this looks like Mario or something. They have a Shop Goodwill, which is crazy expensive. It's almost as bad as, oh snap, man. It's almost as bad as eBay, in my opinion. Wow, that guy took too much. And I was lucky enough to get in on that before it became really super popular. Shop Goodwill. I got a bunch of like Atari stuff for cheap, PlayStation 1 stuff for cheap. Here's this guy. I'm probably gonna get hurt. Ah! Should have let the zombie. You know, I said I got 14 games on the NES. Now I got 2 copies of Donkey Kong Country. Yeah. I like DK. DKC. There was no way around that. Okay. Alright, come on. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just not a huge fan of it. There's a blue. This is gonna be crazy. I like Donkey Kong Country 2. And I actually like the Donkey Kong Country Returns, and actually that helped me out. The new one, Tropical Freeze, that's actually probably my favorite of the Donkey Kong Country series. Man. This game's pretty fun. I got into a retro store. it gave me. That's good. Sticky balls. Okay. Yeah, I need that health. Ah ha ha. There's the terminal. Okay. Need that health though. Yeah. And that's what happens too, like, I got 2 games last fall. I got Run Saber for the SNES, and also Pirates of the Dark Water. They're kind of uncommon games. Okay, I think Run Saber's running like 80 to 90 bucks. Pirates of the Dark Water is like 60, 70. I haven't looked at the prices in a guy was selling them on my local Facebook swap shop that I run in my town, and I bought them from him, and he's like, I don't really feel good selling these games to you because they may not work. So I took them home, filthy as all get out, just nasty, dirty. One of them, like, there was a lot of corrosion on it, but I cleaned them fairly well. They work perfect now. I can pop them in right now and they work. Okay. Thanks for doing my job. Ah! Those bombs probably kill you pretty easily. I don't know what to do. Oh, I see. Okay, there's the other terminal. I'm gonna kill these suckers first. Yeah, I don't recommend Amazon. Just because you don't know what you're gonna get. Rockets. Alright. Wonder if that'll... Where's the exit? There's the exit. Ah! Okay, there's no way I'm getting by them. I came along to look for a new species. No luck so far. Yeah, Amazon. eBay is a better bet, really. I don't really do that. I sell on eBay occasionally. Last year I sold quite a bit. This year I don't really need to, but you have more protection as a buyer on eBay, in my opinion, than Amazon. Yeah, you can return stuff, but yeah, honestly, the best thing, in my opinion, for you to do, and it's, you don't know, you can't really trust them 100%, but if you know what you're doing, if you know how to clean stuff, if you know how to repair stuff, etc., the Facebook swap shops they have been immensely helpful. Now, recently, I've kind of noticed that the prices have been going way up. and it's kind of drying up just like everything else. And you know, it is what it is. It's just like the thrift store scene. You're gonna, people know, they have the internet, and especially like there was actually a Storage Wars episode that was released recently that they uncovered a storage unit, and it had like tons and tons of NES games, Turbo 16, TurboGrafx 16, Sega, you name it. And they brought like some YouTuber with them to like determine what it's valued and etc. And it ended up being like, they said, I can't remember what the amount, they paid like $1,500 for it, and I guess he estimated the value at like 20 grand ish. No, more than that. It was like 40 or 50 grand. I can't remember the exact number, but it was crazy. Okay, the guy was, first of all, the YouTuber, his name is Fluffy Gamer, I think. He was a little off on some things, but most games he was right on. I haven't seen the episode, I've just read reviews on it and just kind of reactions. But things like that brings more and more attention to retro gaming. And people saying, oh, I have this box of NES games in my closet. Oh, let me look at the value of Super Mario Bros. 3. Oh, it's a $35 game. I'm going to go on eBay and sell it. Or whatever. Also, a few years ago, somebody found his stadium events at a Goodwill for like $2. And the guy reported on it, and yada yada yada. There was a big article on it, and it's just crazy. Now, the hunt is still out there, even in 2017. Have I been finding less and less? Yes, but I'm not really looking as hard as I was, say, 4 or 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago, I was finding stuff. Now, if I was looking as hard as I did then, now, I would find stuff. I assure you, there's plenty more to find out there. I don't know. I don't have the time as much as I used to, and I'm getting to the point where I'm just trying to find what I want exactly. My collection is so big that I don't. Bubby told me he wants to live stream, so on. Wants to stream, so on. You want me to move on? Oh my gosh, Levi. In a minute. I'm probably gonna stream on here for about, I want to reach the 30-minute mark. I usually try to stream for about an hour. So you can wait. Okay, the first thing you gotta do is figure out where you're at. Okay. Okay, alright, I gotta figure out, okay, I see where to go. This game's pretty fun. I might do a 100%. Die! It's the first time I've died in this game. Dang it! Just because I'm being very impatient right now. Ah! Very good question. Are we talking Super NES right now, or just in general? And then I'll respond to that. Sorry to do that because it's very specific. Okay, where do I go? I need more life. This is getting progressively tougher, and I like it. Super NES. Okay, so it just depends. Let me answer that question. It just depends. Okay, it depends on what you want. Okay, are you going 100% for both? I think you said yes for the Super NES. And I assume that you're going 100% for the N64. Okay. I hate spending money on games, especially full retail. Okay. Example. I've held out on buying games like Sculptor's Cut, for example, and Worms Armageddon. Games on 64, yeah. I've held out on buying Ogre Battle, which that's reasonable right now. And what's the other one that's really expensive? Bomberman. Zero Attack 2 and 1, I think. Both are pretty expensive. I've held on buying all those are like the 4 or 5 really, really expensive. And Goemon Adventure, that's another one that's up there. That's like a $40, $50 range. But I've held off on buying those. But here's the thing. Will I play those games? Not necessarily. Would I like to have them? Yes. So it just depends on what you want them for. I still want 100% complete N64 collection. I'm 18 titles shy, but I'm the kind of guy that likes to go, yeah, Bomberman 2. I'm the kind of guy who likes to go and find it. I'm also the kind of guy that if I need to, I'll go to a convention and I'll buy something that I want. Case in point, I got Chrono Trigger for next to nothing, like probably like $4 or $5. Okay, it was in a huge lot I bought from one of my childhood friends. Okay, Earthbound wasn't in that lot. Suikoden 2, a bunch of RPGs, you name it. But anyway, I'm the kind of guy that'll go to a convention to buy just a box and a manual for Chrono Trigger and the map, and I did a trade in cash. But those games that I bought, I would pay next to nothing for. Yeah, I have, but there's 3, if I'm not mistaken, there's 3 titles, 3 Bomberman games. I'll even look it up. Let me look it up real quick. I'm sorry. Let's go alphabetical. Bomberman. Yeah, there's 3. There's Bomberman 64, which is loose. It's about $18, $19. Bomberman Second Attack, just loose, is about $120, and then Bomberman Hero is $12. I think I have Bomberman 64 and Hero. I need Second Attack. That was a very, very low run print. But it just, I mean, I can't answer that question for you, pricey versus cheap. Now, if you're going to buy a big bulk and it's a bunch of common games and it's cheap, do it. If you're trying to go for 100%, it just depends on what your tastes are. I can't answer that for you. For me, I'm holding out. I want to find those games. It's getting harder and harder to find those games for cheap. Or I might do a trade or whatever. I might try to go to a convention and do some trade. I'm like right now I'm getting a bunch of GameCube games that I already own that are kind of uncommon and kind of the upper echelon. And I'm considering trying to do some like trading for some 64 stuff. So it just, there's a lot of different strategies. There's a lot of different viewpoints. I know I'm kind of going a long-winded explanation, but it just depends on what you want. Like me, I'm not going to spend, like here, I'll go high to low. I'm not going to spend $372 for Sculptor's Cup. No. And it only has like 3 extra characters or something. I won't pay $156 for Worms Armageddon. I almost had it. Ugh. I won't spend $120 for Bomberman Second Attack. You know, I just won't do it. I'm glad I bought StarCraft when I did. So, Goemon's Adventure is only 42-ish. So anyway, it just depends. Like, I'm cheap. Like, these games, I think this game is like $199 or something. But it's really good. It's a really good game. So to answer your question, it just depends. Depends on if you're willing to spend the money, if you have the budget. But don't overextend yourself. Don't have fun with this hobby. I do. Okay. I hope that helped. I need that heart desperately. This is a fun game. I hope that helped. I mean, it's kind of a long explanation. I don't want to have to redo this. That was cool. Got the machine gun. Oh, snap. Watch this. Watch this, though. Watch this. I'm just going to let him wipe him out. That's a really good game. Hey, Stevie, did you watch the new Game Chasers? There's a new Game Chasers episode out. It's pretty good. It's a really good episode. I don't think they're gonna stop. So I'm gonna retry this one. I got him. Alright, more hearts that time. Cool, that's a good deal. MK2 is awesome. And the Sega CD is one of my favorite systems. I had it growing up. Actually, my brother had it growing up. And I just played it. So it is a great game. Good deal. Do you have any Sega CD games? I need that heart. I don't know what this does. Wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna try to finish this level. Wow. Good. Ugh. Yeah, I love the Sega CD. It's underrated. Shining Force CD is a good game. There's also, dang it. I'm trying to think of other good RPGs. Well, Sonic CD is my favorite. I have Snatcher. I have a good story about Snatcher. I hate to brag, but this was before I even knew about prices of games and value of games. And it was back in the day, like, oh, I'm just gonna go pick a game up because I want to play a game. That's the way gaming should be, right? And it's even morphed a little bit for me. I'm gonna wait. But it's just loose. But I ended up picking up Snatcher. It was in the bottom of a grocery cart at my local thrift store for $1. I kid you not. Yeah. It's not, yeah, and there's a lot of people out there. John Riggs, he's one of my favorite YouTubers. He's really one of the coolest down-to-earth guys. And we're going to get to meet him at the Missouri Game Con. Dang it, why didn't I get that heart? But we're going to get to, I'm going to try one more level. Because I want to keep Stevie and Bubby waiting. But anyway, it should not be that pricey because it's, okay, it's not rare. It's uncommon. But you see it everywhere. You see it online. I've seen it. I saw numerous copies at game conventions. You name it. And it's actually going down in value. And also, you can buy it on the Wii U, which is nice. Yeah, I got to play Hagane, like a real copy of it. I got to see a real copy of it in real life. Got to play it. It is hard, man. It's tough. Ah! I like that little sound it makes. Phew. This does remind me of like some old PC game. Ah, that was luck. I need a heart, like something fierce. The only thing I don't like is that you can't save your weapons from level to level. Right now I have Breath of the Wild, I have a racing game called RMX. Honestly, I'm just gonna kind of like with the Wii U. I'm gonna get what I want. Ooh, snap. Look at that thing over there. And 1 heart. Ugh. Okay. I see. Oh snap! I'm probably gonna die here. Hope it just goes the other way. No. You have regrettably expired. Like right now, I'm gonna get Mario Odyssey for sure. Nothing else has really been announced. I don't know. Oh, Sonic Mania. I will get Sonic Mania. That looks awesome. But yeah, I'm not getting Mario Kart Deluxe. Just because it's... I can play it on my Wii U. I'll get it when it's $20. How about that? If it was a brand new Mario Kart game or had even more tracks, I'd get it. But if there's just no real incentive to buy it. There will be some Final Fantasy type games coming out. Kind of in the same vein as Bravely Default. But yeah. I'm going to end it here because I think Stevie and Bubby want to do something. We might live stream again. So, hey, Super Nintendo fan, you're awesome. I like talking to you. You have a lot of good questions and a lot of good thoughts. I enjoy it. I'm going to check out some of your content, man. Thanks for watching. And everybody else, thanks for watching too. So have a good rest of your night.